Welcome back to another episode
Welcome back
of the Unframe Mind Show, where we have uncomfortable conversations without a condom. I am your host, Daniel Wagner.
And I'm the other one, Anthony Trawick.
He is the other one. He is Anthony Trawick. One of my favorite people in the studio right now, as a matter of fact. But I also have another favorite.
I'm the only one in the studio.
That's fair. That's
right
fair.
now.
That's fair.
That didn't work to your favor, did
Damn,
it?
the f***er's getting smarter. God.
Yeah, it took me about 6 years.
So, that being said, we have a buddy of ours by the name of KillWill.
Yep.
And he did a video the other day with a gentleman by the name of Tyson James called Enemy of the State.
Right.
I thought this would be a good opportunity to, not react to another video because we'll
have it going on in the background.
Yeah,
while people are listening to it, you and I will get naked, chill out on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace, enjoy the festive season that is upon us.
Okay, there's a major problem with that.
What's that?
I don't have a bearskin rug.
Well,
with that being said,
we can pretend there's one.
What do you say we get to the video, bud?
Yeah.
This better be good, dude. I swear to God, if this is bad.
I've been seeing it all over my socials. It better be good.
I know. I've been waiting.
Nah, he's good, dude.
All right, let's watch it.
I can already tell the production is picked up on his videos.
Say that again?
I can already tell the production on his videos is looking pretty good. Going back to the Kyle Rittenhouse song that he did.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of I wouldn't say we criticized, but we offered a few opinions as far as, the quality of the video.
Yeah.
But this right here looks a lot better than some of his older stuff, although we could say the same thing about ours too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. With anybody that starts this stuff, it takes them a little while to you gotta grow, and you gotta do what you can with what you got. And all right, let's see what he's got. Enemy of the State by KillWill and Tyson James. Now I gotta appreciate that good trigger discipline right there. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at him. People be looking for that. I'm telling you. If that finger was on that trigger when that scene shot, wouldn't half the audience be able to watch it anymore.
You would trigger the people who own guns.
Yeah. All the people that own guns, they'd be like, "No, can't watch this. This is fake. Fake."
That completely went over your head.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Okay.
It was funny. It was hilarious, actually.
Hail to the thief, now I ain't afraid to say it. They all in high water, see the levee, we gon' break it. Causing pressure, cold weather, yeah, it's time to face it. Smell the desperation of the insurrection, watch them stage it. I know I'm coming in hot, I can't stop, but I don't beat around the bushes or the chainies. I just drop these WMDs from my mind. Will you find all my thought crimes declassified? We bout to ride, yeah, we mixing hip hop with some moonshine, Appalachian banjo like deliverance, coal miner generation, fried fish from the creep.
I like the beat to this song, but I also noticed too the thing about KillWill is that he can transition his voice very well.
Mm-hmm.
When he sings, he sounds great, but when he kind of falls into this raspy voice that he can get into, that's also good as well.
Yeah, it's almost like a whole nother character he's got.
Yeah, I like that.
He's kept in his back pocket.
Well, I mean, it just shows the range of his voice where he can actually sing. I recommend going back, looking at some of his other stuff, and then of course he can slip into that like I said, raspy voice. I like that.
Yeah. And then you got this other goofy fucker back here. What's his name? Tyson James. He's not even saying nothing. Like, what the hell? I know how these things work. I know how these things work. I'm just playing.
Yeah, we mix it hip hop with some moonshine, Appalachian banjo like deliverance, coal miner generation.
Mixing hip hop with some moonshine. Like that's
never going to end well.
That's probably where the raspy voice comes from. Yeah. I bet this gets more and more slurry as we get to the end of it.
Miner generation, fried fish from the Cripple Creek, roots deep. That we stand for the fallen hell. Nah, we don't take a knee. From whom the bell tolls on the red trolls. Got my 6 shooters for the looters. See some heads roll. Ain't afraid of dictators trying to label us a fringe group. We drag the pedophiles to the gallows, tighten up the noose. I'll be a Huckleberry Doc Holiday. Ay. Ain't no ace up your sleeve. See your poker face. I'll be a Huckleberry Doc Holiday. Ay. Ain't no ace up your sleeve, I see your poker face. So come label me an enemy of the state. Flag waving, heat blazing, keep a straight face. They ain't gonna tear our history down. No, no.
Okay, so far I'm digging it, man. It's and the difference between him and Eminem, other than skin tone, is the fact that he can actually sing.
Yeah.
I mean, Eminem doesn't ever, he doesn't make any illusions that he has a good voice, but when he sings his parts that he sings, it's okay. I mean, it's
Yeah, something I've noticed this trend with a lot of your hip hop artists, and especially with a lot of your independent artists, they seem to have the free range, which obviously they do because they're not tied to a label, to be able to be more expressive about their politics.
Yeah,
and to kind of really reach the people that want to hear, what's going on through music. Whereas a lot of your people that are tied to labels, you just don't have that freedom to express yourself. We've seen that, with so many people, Struggle Jennings, KillWill, who else? Tom McDonald,
Samson,
Adam Calhoun, Samson. Yeah, all these guys. I think that's one of the reasons why independent music artists are starting to really kind of blow up.
Yeah,
is they're resonating with a lot of people, and what we're seeing within our politics.
They're able to reach their niche audience the way they should.
Right.
It just dawned on me that when you were listing off all those names, that most of the names you listed were male names. They weren't female. There's no females in there. So I wonder if anybody has any suggestions for female independent artists along the same general vein that we could not react. I mean, we're not going to react to it. Let's be fair. But I mean, if they maybe wanted to share a song with us or something, that would be
the only thing I'm finding, and this is not a knock towards any of the independent artists.
Yeah.
I just don't, to me, it seems like it's starting to get a little saturated with the political stuff, and I know that's kind of the hot thing right now.
Yeah.
But that's one of the reasons why I got burned out on Tom McDonald and I stopped listening to his music, is because you can only take so much in of the political music. And I'm not saying that about KillWill. I'm just saying that in general. So I just hope that, some of these independent artists can understand that if you go too far into this rabbit hole with doing political music, you will turn people off from it at some point. And it did with Tom. So I hope they learn something by watching what Tom McDonald did, because he got really away from who he was as an artist. And that's all he did was a lot of songs. And it's like, man, after a while, I'm tired. It's the same stuff.
Well, I mean, I would say in their defense, when they do that other stuff, the more meaningful stuff, the emotional, the relationship type stuff, as we've seen with our show, it's like there's not as many people want to watch that shit. Like they say they do, but when the numbers don't lie. I mean, when you sit there and start putting out that stuff and that stuff starts resonating, and you got a bunch of rebels that love going through downtown Nashville and bumping, F Donald Trump or not.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is,
sorry, not that one.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, whatever the song is, the political song that you want your ideological opponents to hear. When you can go right through downtown and bump that and turn up the volume and piss people off with it. I'm just
saying what it does for me.
Yeah, right. I get it. I just from their perspective, it's like, when you start seeing something work, you tend to do more of it. Like
that's fine.
Like we started, for example, we started seeing that not reacting to music videos really worked for us. So we started not doing that more. This is getting really meta. Okay. All right. Back to the song.
Hang on a second. But my point though to it is that's my personal preference.
Yeah.
I liked it. One of the reasons why I started following Tom McDonald is because he was so diverse.
Yeah.
He was doing the rap thing. He was doing the spoken word. He's over here he metal and rock a little bit. There was just so much element to his craft. But then when he got on this, and great that it's working for him and the numbers show that, it pulled me personally away from his music. And now I'm listening to his older stuff because that's what I originally enjoyed.
That's where the good stuff is, right?
I'm just saying, I don't want to see some of these artists slip down that way. If you do a lot of the political stuff, throw something different in there every once in a while. That's all I'm saying.
Well, what do you say we get back to Will?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, still doing
back, Will.
still doing all right over there, bud?
Right.
Sorry. Hey, here we go. Us and our tangents. Silly us.
Enemy of the state. I got my 6-shooter, wrist maneuver, quick Ruger. A quick shooter won't miss, forget your slick Uber. We bareback and watch that dust fly. Them hooves moving like a unit, and we prepared if we must die. This, that redemption, that insurrection was much needed. Elections will bring the tension and crush the seated. Causing panic and show up in masses stampeded. Volcanic, bringing that heat so all your plans defeated. We barely got a pot to piss in. I'm on a mission, we double down, we won't stop the friction. I got conviction, my shot is cocked and it's not forgiven. Cause when he poppin', there's no talking, he will not listen. I'm not giving no cares.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Man, I tell you what, my only complaint about that, and it's not really a complaint, but it just doesn't, his voice sounds very similar to Will's. So it's hard for me to kind of decipher the difference between who's singing.
Yeah, I could see that, where they're both kind of doing the little raspy thing with their voice, and they sound somewhat similar. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like if I was listening to this audio only and I didn't know that it was two people singing, I probably wouldn't have noticed the transition.
And I really had to listen in to hear the difference.
Yeah.
That you got to have a huge not huge contrast, but enough to distinguish the difference, you know. So
right. You know, like I love my music artists to be like, you know, very different in not only their voice but their styles as well. Like you got like Eminem and Snoop Dogg doing a collab, for example, where Eminem has a very distinctive voice and style, and then when Snoop Dogg comes in, it's a lot more toned down, drawn. It's got a very, very different voice and everything. You know for sure who you're listening to when you hear it. But I see what you're saying. As far as like the actual lyrics on that particular section, I'm sitting there going, man, I didn't come away with anything. I don't know if you noticed that.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't pick up any messaging that like stuck with me. Like, I could not tell you honestly what that last verse was about. I was trying to listen to what he was saying. There was enough.
I was more focused in on, and I hate to say this, but I was more focused in on trying to hear his voice and decipher the difference between him and Will.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of looking for. I was looking for something different, and I didn't get that.
Yeah.
So
I got you.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at.
I'm loving his style. Like, those glasses are so cool.
Here's the thing.
I like the way
this isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just I was hoping to hear a different element, a different
almost like a second act of the song, like something that would be
just a different voice.
Right. Just not act one again.
Right. Yeah. So
what I'm hearing is it sounds like a lot of tough talk, like we're prepared to fight. We're prepared, we are, you take Enemy of the State as the name of the song.
Right.
And then the rest of it's like,
they're outlaws.
I get it. The whole visuals, they're outlaws, they're country Western. Yeah. They've got good trigger discipline.
It's a good video. It's a good song.
Yeah. The videography,
like the lyrics are great, and I understand what they're getting at.
Yeah. The flow is good. I like the flow. I like the way the words are constructed. I like the way he's choosing different things. What I'm trying to say. I like the way that it just in general just sounds, the feel of the sound of what he's saying.
Right.
It's just when it comes to like, I look at lyrics first as a singer. So I want to hear, and I want that message. I want to be able to go, yeah, that's a good point. Or I really like what he's saying. I get real cerebral about it.
You're more on you're more keen on lyrics. I'm more keen on beats. Yeah. And hearing that contrast difference if you're doing a feature with somebody.
The beat's awesome.
The beat's good. The visual of the video is really good.
100%.
Everything about this is good. The only thing that I had a hard time with was the transition in the two guys with their voices. That's it. It just seemed like it went from Will to Will, because I really had to listen to his voice.
Yeah.
To decipher the difference between the two. And if I'm having to do that, like you said, I'm going to think that it's Will doing the whole song.
All right. Well, let's see what we got. Let's finish this out.
And it's not to say that James doesn't have a good voice.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying it's not to say that James doesn't have a good voice.
Yeah. That's the problem. They both have a really good voice.
But they sound the same.
But they're similar.
Yeah.
Similar good voices.
It's not a bad problem to have.
I totally get what you're saying. I didn't really notice that until you mentioned it because I was focused on the lyrics. But now that you mention it,
I guess for me, it's when you think of collaborations, you want that stark difference. You really do.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2 punch combo is what it is.
Yeah. If we heard a, I don't know.
It's like Rihanna and Eminem.
Yeah. If we heard, well, that's female male voice. That's gonna be different no matter what you do. But if we're talking like a Tom McDonald and a Samson, for example.
No, Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun.
Yeah,
they have very different voices,
yeah, and they have
and rapping styles.
I'd still love to see a Tom McDonald and Samson collab.
That would be interesting.
That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious, really.
I think it would be. I think they'd be because Tom's real goofy and stuff, and Samson's got that smart up. But anyway, let's get back. Let's back to song. Finish the song.
More steady. I keep them shooters on my hip because that sword heavy. I'm born ready. I be a Huckleberry Doc Holiday. Hey, ain't no ace up your sleeve. See your poker face. I be a Huckleberry Doc Holiday. Hey, ain't no ace up your sleeve. I see your poker face. So come label me an enemy of the state. Flag waving, heat blazing, keep it straight.
That right there is what I would like to have seen in this song or heard in this song. We know Will can sing.
Yeah.
If he would have maybe dropped the raspy voice and got more into the singing like he did just there, like if he would have brought both of those voices, that element into
I see
this.
what you're saying. Let Tyson James do the raspy kind of voice, and then KillWill do more of the singing. Yeah, I can see
that would have been really good. Yeah.
Hey, it's something to think about.
I'm just saying because when he started to kind of go there a little bit and you lose that raspy side of him, I'm like, I want a little bit more of that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So come label me an enemy of the state. Flag waving, heat blazing, keep a straight face. They ain't gonna tear our history down. They'll never have our daughters or our sons. If it's a holy war, then we don't run. They can't hide the devil in a safe space. Outlaws, enemy of the state. State.
Now, if he was singing that, that would have been.
I love it. That's
and he
really
can sing, and I know he can. I've heard his music so good.
So, like when I listen to that, I heard what he's saying, and I'm like, I feel that. I'm like, they're not going to come for our sons and our daughters. You can't hide the devil in a safe space. Like those kind of lyrics, like those connect with me, and I understand exactly what he's saying.
Oh yeah.
It's like when it comes down, when some shit goes down, we're holding our ground. We ain't going nowhere. Yep. It's like I get that. I feel that. I'm like, that's what I want in my lyrics. It's something that makes me go, yes.
It grabs you.
I want to
resonate with.
Yeah, I really want to be able to tell my friends, after I've listened to this song, like, hey, you should listen to this song. It's about blank. It talks about this issue or that issue, or it talks about that. I want to be able to have something to describe it, because I need that verbiage to be able to, for it to connect and really. Let me memorable.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you heard us on the radio, would you listen to it all the way through?
I'd be banging it.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially them choruses. Like, I love the beat. I love the chorus. Absolutely. Yeah, I like that shot from behind the bars there. Like, that's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Like the way he's got those glasses and stuff. Like, I love that shot.
Yeah, visually this was great. Lyrics great. The whole song in itself was great. Like I said, the only thing for me was just I needed something that was going to be a little bit different than it. I would have liked to have seen, KillWill's voice, the singing part of it.
Yeah, that
would have been great to hear. But I get what they were trying to go for. Unfortunately, it just kind of blended their voices together. Yeah. So
right on. That's what you're going to get from us when we react. Well, we don't react. No. Like when we sit here and not react to videos, I mean, you're not going to get a reaction you want. I mean,
no,
I'm just kidding. No, overall, I'd probably say good solid 7 out of 10, maybe, if I had to grade it.
I would go a little higher only because I listen for. You're more lyrical. I need a beat that's going to catch me.
Yeah. If you're into beats, man, this is.
I would give this probably an 8 out of 10. I would have given it a 9 had there been a little bit of a difference between the voices, but that's the only thing about it.
Yep. Right on. Well, if there's any other songs you'd like us to, not react to, just let us know because we don't We don't do that. We're not going to sink to that level. We're just not going to do it.
Nah.
I don't foresee us in the future doing any reaction videos.
No, not anytime the rest of this year.
Yeah, this channel definitely does not have or do music reaction videos. But if there were one that theoretically we were going to react to, just drop it in the comment section below and we'll see what we can do about that. But you guys have been watching the Unframe of Mind show, where we have uncomfortable conversations without a condom. I'm your host, Daniel Wagner.
Andy Trawick.
And we out.
See ya.
I'm recording.
So come label me an enemy of the state. Flag waving, he